Hi Cancer, welcome to your reading. This is Barefoot Mama Intuitive Reading. If you want to enter to win a free reading, haha. I don't know why this is so hard right now. On 7/7, just put free reading in the comments of this video or any post until the 7th of next month. I'll announce the winner on that day. You can book a personal with me on my Etsy, join my Patreon, my membership here, and thank you to all of those who've donated through Super Thanks or Cash App. I appreciate you all. Subscribe if you have not. That's it. Let's just go now. All right. Weird. Okay. All right, Cancer. Your vibe is like a little bit different. I've obviously I've just done the fire sign readings, but I am so tongue tied as I sit down to do your reading. I'm having the hardest time just saying words. So maybe you're experiencing this. I'm also being drawn to pull some runes. So Spirit, please protect this reading. Send any negative energies back to sender, transmuted tenfold for the greatest good of all and harm to none. Archangel Michael, please protect this reading and me as I offer these energies to my Cancer Collective and protect those listening in. Mother Mary, please bring compassion to these messages, and Kali, cut any energy cords to negative energies or entities. Send those entities and energies on to their next greatest plane of existence. Break the karma sticks involved and tied therein. Thank you. Amen, amen, so may it be. No way. All right, this rune is the blank rune. Not what I expected. Okay, it's totally blank. It's like a wild card, and it's not on my little card. So I think that talks about the void space, the shadow. It talks about potential. It's really interesting. Potential. These runes are particularly, they're made, I'm not exactly sure what this green and white stone is, but they're used, they use green and white and gold, and they're specifically for like manifesting material abundance. So you might be fully in like a new transitional phase in your spirituality. I'm doing your spiritual reading for June, where you're learning like what it means to empty yourself out emotionally, psychically, and even potentially like letting go of things materially that you no longer want in order to make room for what it is you're bringing in, what you're manifesting. I'm actually being drawn to use the La Santa Muerte tarot for you. Interesting as well, because the La Santa Muerte tarot is all from the point of view of La Santa Muerte, or it's about La Santa Muerte, whose role is to protect those who are in between, in liminal spaces or outside of the outskirts of society, those who don't have like roles in proper society, so to speak, like prostitutes or people who are in gangs or people who've been to prison or people who are homeless, as well as like those who have different beliefs, like just different belief systems than the run of the mill, like, you know, Joneses. So let's see. I think that this is appropriate with this like void rune. I was gonna pull like a oracle card for you, but that's what we did today. You're on your own vibe, Cancer. Okay, Seven of Swords. So in the Seven of Swords, we have hope and reflection on the inside of this casket. He's getting out of this hope reflection space, which seems entirely appropriate in terms of like where you've been. It's almost like you've been in the cosmic egg. You could have been feeling really empty, really low energy, almost like stultified or like still. And it doesn't have to be a bad thing, right? Like even just very, very centered, very quiet, very alone, very in your own space. And in this Seven of Swords, I'm seeing you're taking all of the pins out of the casket, right? And you're ready to like be amongst the walking dead. You may even view human beings a little bit like the walking dead, like going about your day-to-day reality on autopilot is somehow closing you off to the sensual moments of life, like the just the little things. It's closing you off somehow. It's shutting you down. It's making you feel desensitized. And I get this sense that you're wanting to purify to maintain those feelings. Interesting. Okay, what else? 7 is also a spiritual number, right? 4 of Cups reverse. Yeah, you are done stagnating. You are over this. You're like, okay, I'm moving forward emotionally, grief or no grief, like whatever I've got to let go of. Let's do this. The 10 of Pentacles reverse. Okay, and it's interesting that we were talking about manifesting material abundance because this butterfly has like human feet, right, for wings. I really love this deck. And the color green here talks about the heart chakra. So there's something about you grounding what is in your heart into your 3D experience. And you've been feeling like your 3D experience is not reflecting what's in your heart. So you're really wanting to do that right now. And I want to know, how are you going to accomplish this? King of Pentacles reverse. You may be... you're radically shifting your view of material importance. So what I want to know here is, are you materially abundant right now? The Devil, you are, but it's making you feel like awful. The Lovers, okay. And what you want is something based in love. Wow. For these two cards to come out opposite of each other around the issue of like money and grounding things in abundance is incredible to me. Because you are recognizing, Cancer, that the key to abundance is in your connections. It's how you feel about yourself. It's your self-love. It's how you love those people around you. And whatever it is that you do for work right now, you could very well, like, be on OnlyFans, or because we're using the La Santa Muerte tarot, you could do something like illicit for your work, and you're wanting to change that. All right, so how are you going to do this? What are we doing here? 3 of Pentacles. Plant your seeds and water them. Page of Wands reverse. Don't let your passions carry you away. I have a feeling you're not really doing that. Like any sort of Page of Wands reverse can be like bad news, like you got bad news. I don't know. It's like any sort of inclinations you have to follow your passions willy-nilly. I feel like that's this void space. I feel like you were just kind of like, no, no. Like you just, your passion has changed. It's more tempered. It's more water based. Less fire, more water. You could have water and fire in your chart. And then these 3 pentacles. Any like thoughts or ideas you have right now that you're planting in reality? Where you give your attention is where these things are going to grow. It's what it's going to grow. Also, communing with nature, getting your hands in the soil, being outside. The full moon is coming up and it is the summer solstice. So if there's anything you really want to release or let go of, the full moon ritual is going to be super powerful this month. I think I may organize a full moon ritual on the solstice to share with you on YouTube or on my Patreon. I will let you know if that occurs. But intend to release what you like to release, and then water the things that you are going to water. So you go from like the 7 to the 3 here. I definitely get this feeling of you downsizing to what is fundamentally important for you, which is hard to do. It's hard to release. Like, when we give birth, we are releasing. When we use the restroom, right? There's like the effort of like having to get it out. For some people that's really hard. It's just like the release. I don't know why that specifically wants to come through, but the release here is the difficult part. It's the process, and I think that you're managing that perfectly well. Yeah, La Santa Muerte, death. You are transmuting these energies. You're undergoing this transformation. You're taking what you've learned in the shadows and you're bringing it into the light. You're respecting the process of um, death into rebirth to create new energies. Judgment reversed. You may also be closing out past life karma. Like you could be the first person in your family to get out of this cycle in generations. Um, I think that's the only message coming through here for that. Yeah, I'm seeing this family and this bird. It's like you're undoing a major generational curse here. The 20th, this Thursday could be important. 2020 vision as well. Like you're able to look back with hindsight onto your life and see this caused this, caused this, caused this, caused this. This person did this person did that, this person did that, and then I did this. And it's like you're offering forgiveness to the past to release it and transmuting these double energies into love. That is so profoundly powerful, Cancer. I don't know what to say except I'm proud of you, and that's amazing. And that's like not easy work. The Knight of Cups. Ooh, and the outcome. Ten of Wands, okay. Hips. The High Priestess, whoa. Page of Swords reversed. Ace of Pentacles, sweet. Okay, so in terms of wanting this new beginning for yourself or starting something new materially, as this reading has suggested, you're working with your intuition and as well with your ancestors who have crossed over. Your ancestors are rooting for you, they're on your side, and any release of past judgment towards them is allowing you to commune with them as well. You may be having some stuff in your hips and your lower back right now. That talks about holding on to things emotionally with the Knight of Cups. Obviously I'm a tarot card reader, so have a doctor look at that if you are experiencing something like that. But or you could have sciatica. And the Knight of Cups is telling me that with the High Priestess, that learning how to open that channel in your first and second, your sacral chakra particularly, because there's like that watery element involved in the second chakra, is going to help move this stuck emotional energy out of there. I have a sacral chakra flow on my yoga channel, so you can check that out if yoga is something you like to do or that you're interested in. It could help get those things moving. And then the Ace of Pentacles talks about the root chakra as well, brand new beginning in material things. So there's a root chakra flow over there as well. The grasshopper here indicates a conscience. There's something here where you're something that used to be okay for you is not any longer, and because of that this new beginning is occurring. With the star like on these coins, I'm seeing wish fulfillment. You might be given a loan. If you're breaking some sort of generational curse that involves being on the outskirts of society, you might be welcomed into like a women's home, or like a, what do they call it, like a shelter, something to, something that offers like a free program to reincorporate you back into society in a way that feels manageable for you and allows you to also have some sort of respect for your personal self and boundaries and beliefs, also while you sort of temper yourself into this new um grounded space. Okay, anything else in the outcome here? You may also be given a love offer from somebody, and I see you, I see you doubting your intuition on this with the Page of Swords reversed. Your High Priestess knows what's up. You know whether or not this is good for you. I see you sort of more focused on your money and your stability. Wow. Five of Cups, Ace of Swords. Yeah, you're sort of done with things that bring you grief. And you're also very clear on what it is that brings you grief. In this Five of Cups, it might be anything that makes you sort of overthink, anything that makes your head spin. Also, I think we were talking about it in this reading just a minute ago. Grief is not something that you necessarily heal. It's something we walk hand in hand with. You know what? I actually don't think that was your reading. I think it was Sagittarius's reading. You might have Sagittarius in your chart. You might want to check that out, especially with the Ten of Wands here. Yeah, Capricorn full moon may also bring this love offer with the Lovers and the Devil here. Capricorn full moon, Lovers is Gemini. We're in Gemini season. So something about the planetary alignments as well right now is bringing an end to this karmic cycle, this intergenerational karmic cycle, and allowing you to close it out. Your ancestors are rooting for you. There's people on the other side, or beings on the other side who want to communicate with you. You might literally speak to the dead or be a medium. Ace of Swords, though, you're seeing things clearly, especially about grief, what's bringing you grief, and I think I see you choosing your peace. The Ace of Swords is ruled by Archangel Michael, who comes through to cut the cords or energetic ties to anything that would bog us down into this Five of Cups energy. Five of Cups is also about transmutation. It's exactly what we've been talking about in this reading, actually. Letting go of those three cups in order to turn around to find the two cups, what you can work with, what hasn't spilled. So whatever you're letting go of, this full moon is going to be a beautiful time to do that, especially emotionally. Whatever you're letting go of emotionally is going to really help to bring this actual physical 3D gift into manifestation for you. The Emperor and the Four of Pentacles, you might be saying 4-4, 40, the number 44 or 10-10, closing out cycles, new beginnings, or partnerships. The Emperor is you standing in your power in this reading I'm seeing. It is an Aries, right? It's ruled by Aries and Mars. There's a lot of like Mars stuff going on right now with fixed signs. I know you're not a fixed sign, but maybe, I don't know, see where Mars is at in your chart. And the Four of Pentacles is stability. So this is you like prioritizing your stability in a big way. Like come hell or high water is what I'm saying. You're able to manage this. You're given this new opportunity to stabilize, and heaven help anybody who tries to get in your way, essentially. All right. This woman, she looks to me like the divine interfering. It's divine intervention. This gift that comes to you, it's meant to help you out here. Okay. I think we're done with the tarot, and I'm just gonna actually draw a universal truth card. Your reading feels really concise, really straightforward. Let me know if it resonates. Subscribe if you haven't. Like my video to help my little channel grow. And thank you for being here. Intuition. Wow. Intuition is a gut feeling that teaches discernment. Our intuitive feelings show us who we can help and who we cannot. Aw. This assists us in being able to differentiate between what is important and what is trivial. We then wisely know when to be passive and when to be assertive. Ancient tribes used their intuition as a means of survival. Their intuition was their link to their unseen guides. What am I saying? You've got some guides. They're trying to come through with the High Priestess here. Intuition is a spiritual faculty guided by the connection that links us to the universal mysteries. It is our cosmic calculator and our karmic compass, cautioning us to be careful and not careless. Never argue with intuition because angelic invisible protectors are constantly in our energy field trying to get our attention. Remember, intuition is our psychic intelligence paving the way for our protection. So your intergenerational curse may have been that your family like doubted intuitive abilities in some way, or even like manipulated intuition through like occult information in a way that almost over time like diluted your intuitive abilities and made you all reliant on like obsessive rituals or something. And so this is you coming to a point where you're working more with the natural flow of things. The Page of Swords reverse, like unlearning, especially mental information, especially like if you've been inundated with the High Priestess by too much occult knowledge, your intuition will serve you. Going within will serve you. Being in nature will serve you right now. Help you get grounded. Okay, Cancer, I hope this reading was helpful. Let me know. Come back to it if it resonates for you, like throughout the month, and just let me know your feedback. And I'll see you all next week.